Welcome back, Sawdusters. I have a stack of cardboard that I want to reuse instead of recycle. My older daughter got a bow for her last birthday, so I'm thinking a cardboard target is the perfect project. I need to make a wooden frame to hold the cardboard. I've got some reclaimed 2x4s that'll do the job nicely and get them out of my shop. But before you cut any reclaimed wood, make sure to check it thoroughly and remove any nails, screws, staples, any kind of metal fastener. Reusing wood is a great way to save on money, but if you have to replace a blade, it didn't save you a dime. You can resaw a 2x4 at the table saw. You just have to make a pass and then flip it over to cut from the other side. But you may want to do it in more than 2 passes, slowly raising the blade after every other cut, just to make sure the table saw is not biting into too much wood. But, as you can see, I have a big 16-inch bandsaw, and I just bought a big, beefy 2 TPI bandsaw blade. So I want to use this setup before I loan it out to my dad, who's resawing cherry for some drawer fronts. One advantage of the bandsaw is that it's set up for dust collection, which is something I need to add to the table saw. I've got enough boards resawn and planed down. I'll use one board to become the verticals of the target, so I need to make a mark and cut it in half at the table saw. makes assembly easier and adds surface area for glue. I'll use a couple of screws on each side to hold everything together while the glue dries. With the remaining wood, I headed over to the miter saw and I cut 4 pieces at 22 inches long. These will become a frame on the front and back to keep the cardboard from falling out, but first I need to go over to the table saw, rip them into 1.5 inch strips, and then add half lap joints to the corners. I rounded over all the edges to reduce splinters and just make it more comfortable to hold. And then I spent more than an hour cutting cardboard. And that's with power tools. Started by making a straight cut all the way through the cardboard using a utility knife before going to the table saw to rip a parallel edge as well as cross cut it to final height. You ready for the reveal? Little bit of a rushed paint job, the sun's getting low, and I wanted to try and get a picture of it outdoors for the thumbnail. I made 2 targets, so let me know your favorite in the comment section below. Now I know the targets in the cardboard aren't going to last forever, but I cut enough extra that it ought to last for a good long time. And I figure it's best to get a little extra use out of the cardboard before it gets recycled. Now don't go anywhere, because I used a lot of jigs in this video that I made myself, and I've got a link to my favorite right here. I hope you have a great week, and as always, get out there and make some sawdust.